Three main mistakes that people often make when solving Leetcode problem 605 during an interview. Because of this, they fail the interview. The first mistake is that people forget when checking left and right, they forget to look at the first and last elements. That is, when we look at the first element, there is always an empty space to the left. And when we look at the last element, there is always an empty space to the right. That's why you absolutely need to add this check, and you absolutely need to add this check as well. These are the two cases when we look at the last pot and the first pot, because to their left and right there is always an empty space. The second mistake people make is that when they plant a flower here, for example, they should skip the next pot. Because according to the rules of the problem, we cannot plant a pot if there is something to the left of it. Therefore, when we have planted a flower, we need to skip the next element and move on to the following one. And the third mistake people make is that they don't stop the loop when all possible flowers have been planted. That is, if we only have one flower to plant and we've already planted it, basically at this point our condition is fulfilled, so there's no need to continue further. So this part doesn't need to be checked anymore. But if you don't add such a construct, it will keep going and checking further. These are unnecessary steps that can be skipped. So by adding this kind of construct, you eliminate all the extra steps, making your algorithm cleaner. Don't make any of these mistakes. When you solve problem 605 in an interview, be sure to save it for yourself so you can review it later. And write in the comments which problems you'd like to go over next.